Hi, I'm Danielle, and this is my video for ethical violations and board discipline. I live in Georgia, and some common reasons for counselor discipline are dual relationships, incompetence, abuse of discretion, and violating sexual boundaries. This made sense to me. Our textbooks talk about how in counseling, male counselor and female client relationships are more prevalent. This is an issue because most offenders are repeat offenders. An article by Holroyd and Brodsky reported that 80% of psychologists that reported having a sexual encounter with a client actually reported that there was more than one client that they had contact with. A more recent case in 2017 where a counselor received discipline is Weckler versus the Georgia Board of Examiners. And she was denied her license because she did not meet residency requirements. There is an exception to this rule if the future counselor feels like the residency rule would create a hardship in their life. And they found that she did not meet this rule. This rule was edited in 2010. The wording was different. It was full-time residency, and then they changed it to continuous residency. They want counselors to have full participation in classes, and they want high faculty-student interaction. On Weckler's application, she claimed that she attended classes in Georgia and California, and they discovered that she actually falsified this information, and her discipline was that she was refused her license. In the ACA Code of Ethics, this violates Section C.1, that counselors are to comply with laws. The moral ethic that she violated was veracity. She's supposed to be honest with her professional dealings. In the Georgia Code, for the educational requirements that want the continuous residency is the Georgia Code R510-2.04. In terms of counselor impairment, the ACA Code of Ethics addressed this in Section C.2G. To summarize, self-awareness is important to monitor impairment. It's the counselor's responsibility to gauge that for themselves and to seek help and to take care of yourself to prevent harm. This is similar to the Georgia rules, even though they don't use the term counselor impairment, but for their regulation, it just says that if counselors have personal problems that will affect the counselor's job, they should take appropriate steps to resolve and prevent harm. A question that I have is, since it's important to monitor how you're doing and kind of approach counselor impairment as prevention, and so it seems like it would be important to try to schedule activities ahead of time and breaks ahead of time so that you're not having to cancel on clients. And so my question is, do counselors schedule periodic breaks or vacation times or personal days, and what does that look like schedule-wise? Thank you for listening.